It's Paul Gosar's Censure Day, everybody. Happy Censure Day.
Hey.
Smoke if you got him.
We'll see if he gets censured.
I believe that he will. They're going to strip him of his committees. I love his excuse. This is my personal favorite for a death threat. He said he was just trying to reach a younger audience.
With anime.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. A younger, audience of people that may want to kill AOC and or the president. So that's good enough for me.
A younger murderous mob.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who doesn't want to reach the next generation of lunatics? So certainly that should be, you can go now.
They've been going for LARPers like Billy from Texas.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so it will remove him from his, I didn't even realize that's terrifying that he has a position on the House Oversight Committee. That lunatic.
He oversees things.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conceivably.
Right.
Technically.
Technically, he's the youth outreach director for murderous mobs.
I don't.
Oversight of the murderous mobs? I'm not really
He
certain,
oversees something.
Okay. He wants to make clear that he did not apologize. So that's the important thing.
Oh, yes.
When you are encouraging the death of one of your colleagues and or the president is to make sure people know that you didn't apologize. He made it clear he's not apologizing. Is this Republicans in disarray? Is that... Could that
would appear to be
possible? There appears to be some tension.
I don't know. Chuck Todd told me yesterday on Meet the Press.
Oh, God.
I saw it live.
I was listening to it.
You didn't have to send me the story. I didn't have to even go to Twitter. I was like,
Why do you guys watch it? Why do you put yourself through it?
It was on when I was working out. He's apparently...
There's a remote control that you can change the channel with very easily.
You got me off my Gosar thing for a
Sorry.
minute. Do you have it?
I didn't cut that out. No. I wasn't going to go that far. But I was walking to the gym listening to that, too, on the radio.
Because we were joking about how is this like a historic signing of this historic, unprecedented infrastructure bill. How is this bad for Democrats? Chuck Todd's there to tell you with his carnival claw and his stupid beard. It's just when he thinks he asks a tough question, how he looks like he's holding in a fart. Just okay, carnival claw, fart face. And I know I'm being immature, but I can't. Seriously, he said the signing of the infrastructure bill is, what did he say? The death knell probably for the, midterms that the Democrats have already lost because...
It was the epilogue.
What?
The epilogue that we never wanted.
Right, it's really more of an epilogue because it was too late. It's an I was like, what?
Yeah, I was walking to the gym when he said that. I was going, oh, God.
Oh, you saw it live, too. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was listening to it.
I didn't know you were going to bring this up now. It'd be good to give me a heads up so I could talk amongst yourselves. I wasn't going to bring that up right now.
That's a lovely color on you.
Thanks so much. Thanks. Do you like this bike shirt?
It brings out the green in your eyes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Very lovely.
Thank you. Really?
Would that be considered a dusty teal?
It goes great with your coloring.
Oh, thanks very much. Okay.
Oh, and it matches your hat, too.
All right, listen, Eddie Haskell's, talk about something else while here it is.
You asked us to talk about something.
Don't you think I look cute in this hat?
As a producer, we might want to coordinate when we bring up certain stories. Okay, here it is.
Coordinate anything with you?
Chuck Todd asserted yesterday that Democrats are governing as lame ducks. Less than a year into Joe Biden's first term, he reflected on Monday's signing of the bipartisan infrastructure bill. He just said, it just felt like an event out of time. That event might have been impactful in August or September, October. It feels more like an epilogue to the ending of what's going to, might not be a good story for Democrats in 2022. I mean, really? Oh my God, I can't shove Andrea Mitchell up his ass enough times to make...
I literally wrote on that.
He went on to tease the next segment by suggesting Democrats have simply lost touch with Americans. Because this bill and the next one, every single thing in them is wildly popular with the American people. So you can see how that means it's a epilogue for the midterms, which we have already lost. Okay. Yes. Midas touch. Brett. I thought I was taking crazy pills when I watched that on.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice that they inflict the Meet the Press on us every day? And the carnival claw and the bearded fart face?
I like it better on Mondays and Tuesdays when he's not there.
I call it tough question fart face.
Or Mondays when he's not there.
Isn't this really the end of the Democratic Party?
don't understand why you put yourself through that.
That's because then you turn to CNN and you get a Chris Christie puff piece. Oh my God.
Or Kamala Harris.
Nicole Wallace, disembowel Chris Christie. It was glorious. Did you watch it?
I did watch that too.
God, I love Nicole Wallace.
I hate him.
Okay, Brett tweeted, Chuck Todd just described the signing of the infrastructure bill as an epilogue of the Democrats' agenda that spells the death of their chances in 2022. This is how the media sets a narrative and downplays one of the biggest accomplishments of any president ever. So if you think you're taking crazy pills and this is one of the biggest accomplishments of any president ever, you're not taking crazy pills. Nope. It's them. Okay, I feel like I'm, all right. Oh, and we had the first Republican take credit for what's in the bill that he voted against. What's his name? Gary somebody?
Oh, the guy from Alabama.
Yeah.
Right, Alabama.
Yeah.
He proudly tweeted, look what I did. Look what I did. This bridge and this thing that needed funding has passed, and he voted right against, because they're shameless. They are shameless. Right. What is his name? Palmer. Gary Palmer.
Call him some cash.
Right. They did the same thing with, this is the problem with figuring out how to run against them. They lie and lie and lie.
And the media that their constituents watch don't point out the lies.
No.
So they have no idea that their congresspeople are lying to them.
In a press release, this is almost like a statement from the office. It was a press release from his office. He touted the funding. Yes, in the bill aimed at connecting communities in the Appalachian region of the country to national interstate highways, something that will benefit his district. In an accompanying tweet, he touted the funding for the project, but leaving out the fact that he voted actually against it. And he literally said, I've been working on this for years. I've been trying to get this done for years, this thing in our district that is so desperately needed. And now look what I've done. Shameless. How do you run against complete mendacity and shamelessness? Right? You just have to keep, I guess we just have to keep pointing it out. Remember we did those billboards that said, thank a Democrat for this, blah, 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 or thank President Biden for, because I think it's, okay. I don't even want to talk about the approval ratings. It's no kidding. The media has reported absolutely everything as a negative for Biden, even though you think you're going insane. That he's gone from, like I keep saying, 1% to what, 80% of us have at least one vaccine shot. Checks, people have forgotten the checks in their, right? The COVID relief checks. And now this infrastructure bill is going to be enormous. This is how they reported it. How it's a negative. I mean, you seriously think you can't write this? How this is a negative for Democrats?
Yeah. You know who's doing a really good job of this, of talking about what's in the infrastructure bill?
What?
Representative Troy Carter, who's joining us at
from the great
hour.
state of Louisiana. You know why it's great? Because Ruth Pundit's from there.
That's right.
Okay. And also he's from there, and he's great. Okay. And Malcolm Nance and Carlos Alzraki.
Yes.
And of course Bob
The essential.
Seska. Yes, he is essential. Bob Seska. Thank you, CNN. Maybe they take a pause from their Chris Christie puffery to say the unemployment rate will match a 50-year low by the end of 2022, according to Goldman Sachs. Ron Klain said, we're seeing a jobs recovery stronger than any in modern times. Where is that coverage? I mean, it's just, and now the Kamala Harris bashing, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that pissed me off the most. She's at 28% approval rating. Why? Because all of the coverage is relentlessly negative, even though she's doing a great job.
Yeah.
It's just, it's infuriating.